Yes, in today's video, we're going to be looking at whether or not XRP is likely to rise in 2019. And we've also got some great giveaways for everybody watching this YouTube channel today. Bear with me, I do have a little bit of a cold, bit of a sore throat, but bear with me and I'll just soldier on and see where we get to. So, this is what we're going through today. We have Will XRP Rise in 2019? And we're just going to run through a quick introduction if you're new to the channel, and then we're going to go through a valuation on XRP to see what it's actually really worth right now, and then a prediction for 2019 based on some technical analysis, and then free gift number 1 and free gift number 2. So this is going to be the first one is a gift basically of cryptocurrency, and the second one is a gift that a physical gift that we'll be shipping in one of these sort of containers right out to you, right out to everybody that wants some. So please, stick around for that, because that's going to be super cool. Anyway, let's just crack on. So if you're completely new to the channel and you're wondering who I am, I'm Ben from Mucha Ninja. We have a website, and basically last year I was out in the Philippines and Australia touring around, and I started using cryptocurrency for the first time, realised it was really cool, and came back. I created this poster, the Bitcoin multiplier method, going to the moon just got easier, the Kerberos investment fund report, and a whole bunch of tools and sort of like research and analysis tools on our website for cryptocurrency enthusiasts and investors to use to make some better, more educated choices. I'm also started a YouTube channel in January this year. So, we're up to over 10,000 subscribers now, which is pretty cool. And if you're not a subscriber, just hit that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. And obviously, I'm not disfamiliar with actually making XRP videos, and so I've been following XRP ever since I got into crypto. And not only am I a web developer, but I'm also actually a trader. So last year I took my $500 investment in eToro here, and I traded that up through the year to over 10,000. In fact, it was over 11,000 at some point, and then I decided just to draw some money out. I left 10,000 in there in January, and because everybody in cryptocurrency, all the news you might hear out there is that technical analysis does not work for cryptocurrencies, and all you have to do is just hold it. Just hodl, and you'll be fine. So that's what I decided to do. In January, I'd only been in cryptocurrencies about 6 months at that time. So I decided to just leave it there, left 10 grand in there. By August, I'd been looking into a lot of the technical analysis stuff, realising that it does actually work, and all these people just really don't know what they're talking about. So I actually started drawing that money out of eToro, getting rid of all the losses that were on there. And now, if you do want to follow me on eToro, because you can actually follow different traders on there, I have actually now, just this week, started actually trading on it. So if you've been previously following me on there, I basically wasn't doing anything at all on there. So let's get into the XRP valuation. This here, you should know, is Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. And if you've ever watched his videos, you'll often see him in interviews. He's always asked about the price, the valuation of XRP, and he always responds with something like, the value of a token over the long term should be driven by its utility. There's a lot of hype in the system, and I don't believe it's a good thing. Now, no doubt you've heard him say this over and over again, and I began to notice this pattern in his interviews. So in a video, which I'll place up here for you guys, a few months back, we actually went through to actually find out what the value of the utility of XRP was. And what we found in this video, I can't remember the exact figures off the top of my head, but if you took all of Swift's business, the $7.6 trillion per day, and you gave that all to Ripple right now into their XRapid system, because XRapid is so fast, because it can send payments in just a few seconds, when you actually break it down, with 1 billion tokens available, the price of XRP would actually only be 40 cents. It would only need to be 40 cents. And the higher the value of XRP, the less tokens would be needed. But you see, XRP, there are 55 billion XRP tokens available in Ripple's escrow account. And the escrow account is available to all of their liquidity partners, the exchanges, which are set up to offer super low spreads on XRP to make XRapid super affordable for all of the banks. What this means is that the exchanges don't actually need to buy the XRP from the open market, from the likes of me and you. They can just go straight to Ripple, where they buy at discount from the escrow account. Now bear in mind, there's 55 billion XRP tokens available to them in this escrow account. And as we worked out on that previous video, they only need 1 billion to transact like $7.6 trillion worth per day. And Ripple is a very, very, very long way from that right now. In fact, you also hear Brad say in his videos that they're normally signing up about a bank per week. And he's been saying that all year. So he always says that they've signed up about 100 banks. And he's been saying that for about 9 months. So I don't know when he's going to update that and say 200 banks or whatever. But obviously, I don't know Ripple's actual genuine figures on that, but what we do know is the majority, the vast majority of them banks are actually just using their Xcurrent service. They're not using XRapid, and Xcurrent doesn't actually use the XRP token. So you might want to ask, who is actually buying these tokens?
And so when you say everyone to participate and benefit, like pretty much anyone can buy the XRP if they were to go to a cryptocurrency exchange. So who do you think is buying the XRP?
Well, I think I can't know who's buying XRP on Bitstamp or Kraken because it's their customers. We certainly see more institutional interest. We Ripple, we sell a little bit of XRP ourselves directly.
So I absolutely love that clip. You can see Brad sort of. He's caught a bit off guard there. Maybe he's sort of thinking the answer to the question of who's buying them is schmucks. Okay, that might be a bit harsh. But basically, XRP, what is the actual utility? What are you actually going to benefit from owning XRP? See, it's not a security. You're not buying, you're not going to be getting dividends from Ripple through owning XRP. Unless you're going to set up your own cross-border payment solution, then what are you really going to use these XRP tokens for? If you want to use it because you want to use it for spending and buying stuff in shops, then you might be better off buying like Bitcoin Cash or Litecoin or one of these other cryptocurrencies. You could use XRP, but there's a lot of other choice out there. If you're going to value XRP purely on its utility, purely on, as Brad says, you've got to value it on its utility. And if you do that, it's not really where it is right now. But, so what I'm saying here is that from a fundamental point of view, XRP is probably really only worth maybe a cent or less than a cent, if I'm completely honest with you. But that isn't where it is. Like he says, there's a lot of hype in the system. It's not a good thing, it's a good thing for him because it's made him an instant billionaire, but it's not a good thing for the general public because in reality, it's overpriced. But for Ripple, the company, he is CEO of it. He's not really going to complain because as I say, they got 55 billion of these coins to sell. So the higher the price, the better for the company. So yeah, sure, they're not going to complain, but he doesn't think it's a good thing because obviously it might be a little bit overpriced fundamentally. But from a technical perspective, let's get into a prediction for 2019. And now, I'm not saying XRP is bad. I'm not saying it should be a cent. I'm not saying that it's going to go down to a cent. There's too much hype in the system for that. But we can make a lot of money as traders trading XRP. And let's go ahead right now and take a look at how we can do that. Right, so what we're looking at right here is Bitcoin. And you can see the massive descending triangle formation here, which I've been talking about way back in July this year. You can check my videos on this. I've been telling everybody that this means the price is going to go down to about 3,000. What happens with a descending triangle is you've got this permanent bottom, and from the high here should be about the same as what it's going to go down over here, which would bring us down around the sort of 3,000 mark, and I've been saying that since I don't know how long. So right now you can see it's been going down, 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 down. On the bottom, let me just get rid of that. So on the bottom here we have what's known as the Scotch-tastic RSI. I always have trouble saying that, the Scotch-tastic, but you can see. So every time it's down down up here, and then it will go up to the top again. This means that it's in the overbought position. So it will sell off again and come down to the oversold position down here. So when it's in the oversold, it's generally where you want to be going to be buying it. And whenever it's overbought, that's when you're going to be wanting to think, maybe I should think about selling. So, you know, if you go back to earlier in the year, this was back in December, you can see it spent a lot of time here in the oversold. Not oversold, overbought, sorry. And then it came down, and as you can trace that line, you can see, you know, as we're coming down and then coming up again, you know, you can trace it. It goes up and down with the markets. It's a very easy indicator if you want to follow that to make some simple trades with cryptocurrency for sure. So over here on our website, Mutual Crypto Ninja, if you go into the masters area, you will see these crypto signals. This is something we've made just in the last few months. We've been tracking some cryptocurrencies for some time, and these signals basically right now are saying hold, sell. So every single 30 minutes our system just runs through to look for buy signals on any of these free trading strategies. I should put a video up here, I should imagine. The video just goes through how you could have invested $3,000 at the beginning of the year and used these free strategies to turn that $3,000 into over $38,000 this year during the bear market, right? Using just Bitcoin. But now we're using those free strategies, we're tracking them, using our software, and all of them, absolutely everything right now is like hold, sell, hold, sell, hold, sell for the life of you and everyone that you love. Do not buy cryptocurrency yet. Okay, that's what they're saying. And if we have a look at Bitcoin, you can see right now we're coming down. We're not yet into the oversold position, and all of those currencies which I just showed you are exactly the same except for one. That one which is different is XRP. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is XRP, and we're looking very, very different. So we was up here. This was the overbought position here, and as we came down, we were already at this point already oversold, right? But Bitcoin crashed, and as Bitcoin crashed, brought everything else down with it, XRP included. XRP was already in the oversold. And it's still in the oversold. And this is the important part, which I want you to notice, take note of, is something called divergence. So if you see here, we were right down at the bottom. So it's very annoying, that bit. So we're down pretty much 0% on this stochastic RSI at this point here, right? We were down at 0%. And then when we came down even lower on the actual charts, even lower on price, we weren't so low over here. And now we're coming even lower again, we're again not so low. So this difference here, if we just draw, hang on, let's just draw this in. This difference, as you can see, this is going up on this Scotch-tastic RSI, and the price is going in the other direction. This is called something called divergence, and what this means is the price is very likely, very soon, to go up. So that is going to be awesome, and it is the only one. It's the only one out of all the cryptocurrencies which is in this current position. So one of the things that I've noticed over the last year and a half of trading cryptocurrencies is that fundamentals don't really matter all that much. I mean, you know, sometimes you've got something like Ripple and they'll have some really awesome news come out. They're signing up a bunch of banks. There's lots of good stuff going on, and the price is flat, okay? And sometimes you'll get this little small website, price isn't really going anywhere, then they'll just change the logo, Like there's nothing actually really fundamentally from a commercial point of view. There's no real more money coming into the business. They haven't done anything which is going to generate money. They've just changed the logo and the price goes to the moon, right? It's crazy. And the reason for this, I found, is generally to do with technical analysis. So although everybody says technicals doesn't work, what I found is if a market in a technical analysis point of view is bearish and it's going down, then any good news is just going to get shrugged off by the market. It's going to take no notice of it. But if there's bad news, it's going to like have a multiplied effect and it's going to tank even quicker. And the same when it's going up, when the market's going up. And so from a technical perspective, you know, like back here last year in 2017, the market was going up like crazy and bad news could come out, but the market would just shrug it off because it's bullish and it's going up. And if any good news comes out, like XRP might possibly maybe get listed on Coinbase, the price just shoots up and goes insane, right? So this is what I've noticed is, you know, you want to keep an eye on fundamentals, but technical analysis, you just want to go with the flow of the market. Right, so I want to get on and do these free giveaways that we're going to be doing and get into that. So I don't want to make this whole bit too long and boring for you guys. So let's just do the XRP prediction and where I think the market's going to go next year in 2019. Let's just move this onto a weekly chart. It's going to be a bit easier. So here we can see, let's just get rid of that again. That's very annoying. Thank you very much. So here, this was last year, this is 2017, all the way up to the end. And then we got obviously 2018 all the way to the end here. And you know, what I'm not expecting to see is it suddenly to go up to $589. So I don't know whose video that was here on YouTube. I don't know who came out with that ridiculous suggestion, but you know, that is not going to happen. Absolutely not a chance. So what I could see doing is everything kind of follows suit with Bitcoin, right? And I think Bitcoin's going to be trapped in a very long, year-long, all of next year, somewhere between about 3,000 to 6,000, and it's probably going to be stuck in that channel. I think XRP is going to be a little bit different. I could imagine, let's see, where's 2020 over there? I should imagine what we're going to be seeing from XRP is something a bit more like this. So we're going to see it gradually rising up to somewhere in the region of about 80 cents to $1.20. Yeah, that's it. That's what I believe. You heard it here first. I reckon that XRP end of next year will be somewhere between about 80 cents to $1.20. And let's just wait, see over the next 12 months, and we'll just see how wrong I am on that. So now, let's get into the giveaways. So over the last 12 months, from about November time, we've been giving away 25 ZEMs every single week, on Mondays, what we call Moolah Mondays. And 25, if you don't know what ZEMs are, over here on the periodic table of cryptocurrencies, we can see ZEMs. They were 95 cents at the beginning of the year, and they were number 9 in CoinMarketCap. So they were the 9th biggest cryptocurrency in the world. They were a super awesome cryptocurrency, which I suggest, if you don't know who they are, check them out. Get yourself a nano wallet and enter this competition today. So yeah, so in the future, ZEMs quite likely to be somewhere in the region of $20 to 50,000. No, sorry, that's not the individual ZEMs, that's the amount that I'm giving away. So over the course of the next year, I'm getting out 2,500 ZEMs to you guys right here on YouTube. I kicked it off in November, giving out 25 ZEMs a day, and then we had 50 weeks because of the writing of this Bitcoin multiplier method during November, which is when I wrote this, when I was in Australia. I decided to give 30 ZEMs a day for 30 days, and for the 50 weeks we're giving away 25 ZEMs every single Monday. All you need to do that is just be a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon as well, then leave a comment down below this video which includes your ZEM wallet address. It is that simple, and if you can, use an actual proper nano wallet address. Head over to the nem.io website, download the Nano wallet, get your own proper Nano address, not an exchange address, and use that. It makes things a lot easier. There is somebody out there who actually, he never got his cash. You know, I sent it to him, but he never got it because he was using Binance, I think it was. So, you know, for some reason they lost it. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so yeah, we'll leave a video up there to all our videos on NEM and how to set up your own NEM wallet. It's very easy. Anybody can do it. And now the big giveaway. So we've had a lot of people through the year asking the question, how can I get hold of one of your posters here, the periodic table of cryptocurrencies? So up until now, we've only given these out in these packs along with the Bitcoin multiplier method to anybody on our website which wants to upgrade their membership and become a master ninja. It's not a lot, it's not thousands like, you know, some people offer. It's just like $100 and whatever dollars or whatever it is that you use. And we'll just send it out in one of these simple little postage tubes for you guys. Obviously, that costs money. And, you know, there's PayPal fees involved and a whole bunch of other stuff. But what we're looking to do, what we're giving away is this here. This is the website for it. This is what you need to do to link down below this video. Go to the website and you can grab one now. So you can get yourself your very own periodic table of cryptocurrencies poster and find out what all the prices were of all the cryptocurrencies way back on the 1st of January 2018. So you can reminisce over the price of Lisk at $19, my goodness. Or looking over here, you can see the price of Verge was 17 cents. I believe it's under 1 cent right now. It's crazy. And what else have we got here? We got Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash at over $2,500. The prices were insane back then. So yeah, it's really good just to have a look at, and you can sort of remember how volatile cryptocurrency can be and how insanely expensive it can get. And, you know, as it comes down, people think they're getting a bargain when the prices come down, and then it just goes down even further, and they get totally wrecked. So, myself included, like the eToro account I mentioned that had 10,000 in, I think I eventually cashed it out about $2,000. So, you know, this is what happens in cryptocurrency. You've got to be prepared for it, and I think this poster is a very good reminder of just how crazy things can get. So you can get one for free right now. Just head over to the website, and each of these little squares on here will have the number here. This was its rank by market cap, so you know exactly where it was ranked at the beginning of the year. There's 118 coins on here, and the bottom part there is its price in dollars, and also the symbol name right there as well. So you got the symbol, the ticker symbol, and the name of the currency. And yeah, we deliver worldwide. You can go there. All you've got to do is just cover the postage and packaging. So the cost basically of the tube and the cost to send it wherever it is that you are in the world. And that's it, guys. So it's just one price for everybody. And yeah, that's our little sort of an end of year festive seasonal gift for you guys. Obviously what's happened is to be quite honest with you, we've got a few of these running over. We got like maybe somewhere between about 100 to 200 posters left over, and I really want to make a new one for 2019. So, and then we can have sort of one each and compare the two and you know, see the price change over the years. So yeah, I'm going to be making a new one at the end of the year. Not that we want to get rid of them, but we do need to get them out into the homes of people out there in the world. So if you fancy one for your boyfriend, girlfriend, a bit of a Christmas gift or something, then it'll be a great gift. You cannot get them anywhere else unless you've upgraded and become a master ninja like these 519 other awesome people out there which took the leap and upgraded. On here also, if you scroll down, you'll find a link to our Telegram chat group. So if you're a person that does use Telegram because you're into cryptocurrencies, and a lot of crypto people there on Telegram, you can join us in the Telegram group. That'd be cool. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So there you go. You can now grab yourself the 2018 periodic table of cryptocurrencies and get it for free. All you need to do is cover the postage and packaging. That's it. That's the 2 gifts. Remember, leave a comment below, get in there your NEM wallet address, and on Monday's video, so we do a live stream every Monday, we'll be picking a winner. So you've got basically a day, I think, by the time I get this uploaded to do that. And everybody else, basically all the time that this website is live and online, you'll be able to buy them. So that as soon as we run out of stock, we'll just be pulling this website down. So if it's up, you can buy. That's all there is to it, guys. And I hope to see you again here on Monday for Monday's live stream giveaway. That's it for now. See you again soon.